Okay, are we live? Just making sure everything is okay. Let me open up a few tabs to see if you're live. To see if we're live, to see if everything's working, because we've got a big game ahead. Newcastle against Liverpool. Arguably, not arguably, the biggest game of the round. Two teams who are this year looking again to do big things. Liverpool especially trying to get back in that top 4 position, if not challenge for the league. And Newcastle once again trying to not only reach the same levels they hit last year, which was the top 4, but try and build on that and hopefully progress in a nice manner. Teams who are this year looking again to do big things. Do we have sound? Trying to get back in that top 4 position, if not challenge for the league. And Newcastle once again trying to looks like we only reach the same levels they hit last year, which teams who not arguably the biggest game of the round. Perfect. Everything's good. Everything seems okay. Let's get started, man. Let me just open up this game. Liverpool going. I'll go over the lineups again in a second, but Liverpool going with Alisson at the back, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, and Robertson as the back 4. Very, very solid back 5. Tried and tested back 5. Then you've got a midfield of Dominic. We've talked about Dominic this week. That video did very well. What a player Liverpool have here, and he was amazing last game. You have McAllister, who was not able to play because of that red card. You've got Andy. Wait, what happened? Too strong. Yeah, you've got Wataru Andy. Then up front, you have Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, and Mohamed Salah. I'm not too sure with what's going on with the Mohamed Salah situation and Liverpool. It looks like he's trying to leave. Please let me know in the comments if you know anything else about that. I'll try to look into it as the stream goes on. But please let me know in the comments if you know anything about that situation. Because when I was getting ready for the stream, I tapped in Liverpool. I was checking what time the game was again to see if I was doing the right thing. Yeah, I was checking what time the game was. As per usual, just doing the usual behind the scenes stuff, and then I started seeing Mohamed Salah this, Mohamed Salah that. It looks like they've agreed a deal. It looks like Salah wants to leave. I was like, what? At this point of the season started and you want to leave now? I was very surprised to see that. Yeah, I was checking what time the game was. As per usual. Just let me know in the comments if you know anything about that, because it does look a bit weird. That's besides the point. Then Newcastle on the other side, they're going with Nick Pope at the back, Burn, Botman, Fisher, and Kieran Trippier as the back 4. You've got Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Tonali as in the midfield 3. Very, very strong midfield. And then up front, you have Anthony Gordon, Isak, and Miguel Almiron, with Callum Wilson sitting out for this one. Trent was also doubtful, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully everything goes well for both teams, because you always want your players to be fighting at their maximum strength. Again, Liverpool not opting for the Darwin Núñez option to start the game. Starts on the bench. Darwin and Diogo Jota starting on the bench. I think that's better this way for Darwin and for Klopp, because if Darwin doesn't have the strength to play the Klopp system, if Klopp still wants to play in the way that he's played for the past few years, and if he wants his players, to realize his vision in a sense, and Darwin is not helping with that, then it's understandable for him to not play him. My only thing is that if Darwin's not going to be if that was not going to be in the cards for you guys, if he's not going to be the player or the striker that you guys need, why not sell him and go for someone else? You don't have to keep on using the guy if it's not going to be beneficial for the team. Again, the return on the investment is going to be very low, but sometimes you just have to cut your losses. And I think that with the way things have been going on with Darwin Núñez and Liverpool, that may be the best option moving forward. Quite a losses, man. He's not being the player that you wanted him to be. He's not worked out. And again, if it doesn't fit the system, cut losses early. Get rid of him. Again, when I made that video on Darwin at the beginning of the season, I said how I thought that he could do something this year. That Darwin does have the ability to go on and do something special this season. He had a poor year last year, but that doesn't mean that this year is also going to be poor. But if he isn't in the cards to go on and be one of the key players for Liverpool this season, for example, why still keep him around? You're going to keep throwing in the team as a bench warmer? And if he's happy with that, and if that's the way Klopp wants to go, then I guess. But yeah, we'll see how the Salah situation unfolds. We'll see how this Liverpool team behaves here today. I have as the favourites Newcastle. I have Newcastle winning this game 2-1. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. But at the same time, I think that if I have to give either team the edge, it would be Newcastle. And the battle is definitely going to be one end played in the middle of the pitch, where I think Newcastle are stronger, considerably stronger. And just how solid this Newcastle defense is, it is insane. You have Trippier, Botman, and Nick Pope, of course, as the main stars. But just overall, as a unit, this team defends very well. But yeah, just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat your thoughts. Who you have winning this game, and what's the outcome for the match? Whew. Big game ahead. Big game ahead. Let's see if this is working. Again, just gonna check if the stream is working well. Sorry if you hear a bit of echo. Big game ahead. I'll play back. Is it working well? Let's see if this is working. Okay, it looks alright. It looks alright. My boy, Wiley. If this is Salah's last game at Liverpool, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, Wiley, please tell me what's going on. Is he leaving or? Because I opened up my timeline this morning and there was just a bunch of rumors saying that he was about to leave, which to me made no sense. It's like, why now? Like the season started. Or even these rumors, why didn't these rumors start before? Like Salah is one of the best players in the world. He has been for a few years now. So I'm not gonna say for at least for a good 5 years, he's been one of the biggest stars in the game. So why not leave before? Why leave it till right now to leave? But I digress. Trying to make sure that my game's proper. Oh, there we go. Game on. It looks like the game's on. At least it should be on. By the time it's on, I'm just having a bit of technical issues to start the game. So Al Attiyad basically said they are going to pay Salah more money than Ronaldo currently makes in the league. Oh. Pay Salah more money than Ronaldo currently makes. That's crazy. And Ronaldo is on what? Ronaldo's going to be earning 200 million, or however much he's going to be earning by the end of the 2 seasons that he has there. Liverpool basically said he's not for sale, but reports contradicted, claiming Salah agreed personal terms, but is waiting for the club to make his final word. Oh, so it looks like Thingy went behind their back. Again, not trying to say Salah did this, Salah did that, but at least that's what it looks like at the minute. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see. Hopefully it all works well. Liverpool basically said he's not for sale. Oh yeah, I'm reading the same thing again. My bad. I'm having a few problems here trying to put the game on, but always happens. Always happens. It's the usual by now. And the time has started. What time are we on in the game? I'll put it on when the game starts on my end. Probably just 2 minutes in. So not too bad. Let me just try and put the game on from here. There you go. Is this going to work? Please work. Got Liverpool. 4:30. Here you go. Come on. Please work. There we go. Game is live. Finally. Jurgen said Teller isn't for sale, but only time will tell. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And again, from the reports I was reading, it looks like he'll be gone within a few days. I mean, he has to be gone within a few days because there's only 4 days left of the window anyway. So if it is going to happen, it's going to be very soon. There's no, I think it's an international break now. Good pass there. International break now, so may never see Salah back on a Liverpool shirt after today, which is kind of crazy. Okay, time is here. We are on I'll say minute 4. We should be somewhere around here. Still 0-0. Let's see what the first score is saying. Good pass there. Gakpo. Not quite. Again, my score prediction 2-1 victory to Newcastle. Okay. Slightly ahead. My time is. That's better than nothing. I'm a bit behind as per usual, but there we go. Game 1. Let's see how this goes. Virgil. So back. Trent. Alisson. Again, both teams are very solid. I just think that in a game like this, the battle is usually won in the middle of the pitch. And Newcastle's midfield is just, in my opinion, superior. Superior to what Liverpool have to offer at the minute. You still have quality in that Liverpool midfield, especially with McAllister and Dominic. I just don't think it is as strong as Newcastle's. With Bruno and Joelinton, who are tried and tested, and then the quality. There you go, the added quality of Tonali. Good move there from Tonali. Not played. My tip. Handball there. Very, very. I don't think we've given enough flowers. Sorry, to Mr. Bruno Guimaraes. Yes, he's done his thing. Bruno's been doing his thing in the Premier League. One of the best CDMs we have at the moment. The deadline is Monday, August 20th to the deal. The timeline is tomorrow. Then this guy Salah is as good as gone. He is as good as gone. It's a shame, really. Silly foul there from Gordon. Silly foul. And then Trent getting the yellow card because of the reaction, I guess. Liverpool on the counter. Gakpo, Salah. So there, good pace. Can he get across in? Loses the ball. Gordon and Trent back at it. Gordon and Trent back at it. It's getting interesting. Getting very entertaining. Gordon and Trent back at it. Again, if you hear some echo on my part, my bad. That's just sometimes I need to make sure the stream is running smoothly. So I might just open it up to see if we're all good. At the minute, we're all good. Fantastic. Ball still with Newcastle. Good switch there. Too much. Ball goes out. French Liverpool. We'll see how this duo of Gordon and Trent develops throughout the game. Still Newcastle on the ball. This Newcastle team are one of the best sides in this Premier League, man. One of the better sides. One of the better. Oh, good pass there. Gordon's got space. What can he do against Trent here? Takes it inside. Trent there. Fantastic defending. Fantastic from Trent. He read him so well. Now Gakpo could get on the counter. Botman gets there first. McAllister. Interesting. McAllister and Salah there. Good one too. I said this last video. I said this on my reaction of the game. So not last live stream, but the last live stream that I did in the Premier League, which was Liverpool against Chelsea. I said this on my reaction of that game. I said this on the PC4 podcast on Monday. Yeah, Monday. This Liverpool team, if they are going to go far, because they've got the quality, they've got the quality in their midfield, if they are going to go far, they will need that CDM, and I think that most fans have already realized that. I think the Liverpool fans understand. I think that rival fans, like me, for example, look at this team and look at the way they're playing, even just on paper, but especially during a game, look at how they're playing. You can tell it's a good team. It just needs that CDM. It needs that anchor in the middle of the pitch. So hopefully Liverpool are able to get that deal done as soon as possible. Because again, I think it would benefit the team a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Newcastle still with the ball. Okay, in a minute, I'm going to try something out to see if it works on the stream. I do apologize if it does cause some inconvenience. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything goes smooth. Still Newcastle on the ball. Good switch. Liverpool get there first. Salah. Good turn there from Salah. Liverpool back on open space. Dominic loses the ball. Yeah, man, the man of the hour, Liverpool, Dominic. Ah, poor pass there. But the man of the hour, especially after that performance in the last game, Liverpool, who've had midfield problems all season last year, mainly because, jeez, I'm tired. Sorry, mainly because this midfield of Liverpool's was extremely lackluster. So the performances he put up last game, it was just a nice breath of fresh air for Liverpool fans, and hopefully something to build on as we move forward in the league. Because Dominic definitely has, I think he's got the right things in his locker. I think he's the right type of player to go and do something special this year. Mm. Hopefully we're still live. Hopefully we're still live. Again, I'm gonna try something very quickly just to see if it will work out. I'll probably try. I'll try it at a halftime. I'll try at halftime. But I don't want to mess up the flow of the stream. Oh, come on. And one time I went off. Fantastic. Fantastic. What happened then? Minute 107. Slightly behind. But that's better. There you go. Throwing it to Liverpool. Robertson. Sal. Not quite. Newcastle doing a good job there, just switching the ball from the back, trying to find those open spaces. Liverpool not giving up on their counter, but Newcastle as well, not trying to rush things. They want to play from the back. They're doing it quite well. Tonali, their good pass. Almiron, great bit of football there from Newcastle. Still Almiron. A very, very interesting matchup here between Almiron and Robertson. Newcastle cross. Nothing happened. Back to Gordon. Joelinton. Good switch. This poor touch there from Trippier. Yeah, but this Newcastle team very, very good. The way they just went, they had the ball. They won the ball back in the middle of the pitch. They were pressed, but then they had to move back. They moved back. They were very patient. They switched the ball around the centre backs, even went back towards the goalkeeper, but that didn't stop them from doing what they wanted to do and played from the way that they wanted to play. They managed to, get into the opposition's half and create some havoc. Wasn't a goal. Wasn't a goal, but still a good bit of football. Gordon back on the ball. He's got space. Good switch there. What a touch from Almiron. Newcastle still. Joelinton. This guy's a fighter. Isak, good ball there. Sorry, that was Bruno. Joelinton now took the shot. Save from Alisson. This is what Liverpool cannot do, man. This Newcastle team, they're very patient. They switch the ball well, but then up front, you have guys like Isaac and Almiron who can make something happen out of thin air. You have to stay on your toes at all times. Hmm. Alice, we can't defend at all. Alisson is the best of fresh air. Alisson is the best, still the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. In my opinion, Alisson is still the very best goalkeeper in the world. When you just look at everything a goalkeeper does on the pitch, when it comes to playing from the back, when it comes to shot stopping, when it comes from being aggressive, when it comes from covering his back four when he needs to come out, I just think Alisson has the best overall score from every goalkeeper. You can of course argue that, for example, Edison is better with the ball at his feet, or that Courtois is a better shot stopper. But I just think that overall, Alisson is so amazing all around. Luis Diaz inside the box. What a save from Nick Pope. Good save there from Nick Pope. But as I was saying, sorry, Alisson's so good all around that makes him the best goalkeeper in the world. Good save there from Nick Pope. Luis Diaz there, great bit of football, very quick, very agile, gets into the box, shoots. He was off balance. He was being marked by what, 2-3 players. So it was impressive that still managed to pull that off. But Nick Pope keeping it safe, saving the ball away from his away as possible from his body. Corner there for Liverpool. Ball in. Nothing. Liverpool still on the ball. One problem why I can't have Liverpool ranked any higher than I do currently is because of their midfield issues. It's not just the CDM, because we've talked about the CDM. It's kind of easy to identify, but it's also the depth that they have in that midfield. For example, even if they get a CDM, even if Liverpool get a CDM into that team, it's like, if that CDM is injured, if that CDM needs a bit of rotation, who do you bring on to replace him? And I think that's the problem that Liverpool currently have. You look at this Liverpool team, and let me open up SofaScore. You look at this Liverpool team, and they don't have a player to play that role right now. So even if they get someone in, it's like, what if that player's not available? What if that player gets suspended, for example? That happened to United a lot last season, where we finally get the player that we needed in Casemiro. Because of that poor rotation, we weren't really able to compete as much. It looks like Wataru Endu at the minute is playing that position, but again, there's levels to this Premier League. Then you've got Harvey Elliott and Bajcetic and Quanch. You know, not the best depth that you can get in the league. Signing a CDM, in my opinion, is definitely going to help Liverpool. It's just they will also need other pieces in there to complement those players. Gordon still on the ball. Good space there. Liverpool. I need more, man. I need a bit more from both teams. This is meant to be a big game. Not just historically, you know, you have two of the biggest teams in England, going up against each other, two of the biggest clubs. But it's also like the current state of both teams. Like, you're looking at Liverpool team, who've won the Premier League in the last 5 years. So the last 3 years, who've been Champions League finals. A very good team, very decorated team. The Newcastle team that's coming up, but it's like, it's like, we want a bit more from a game like this. Into a bit more competition, a bit more of everything really. And so far in the game, we've had altogether 4 shots, 3 on target. Nothing to brag home about, or nothing really there, to be honest. Alisson takes it. Liverpool under control. So it seems. There you go, Wood to Matip. I feel like Newcastle is waiting for Liverpool to make a big mistake and capitalize by attacking with an extreme ferocity. Yeah, that's the thing about this Newcastle team, is they are able to stay in possession, as we've seen so far in this game. They're able to stay in possession and only do things that they want to do, or they are also able to heal on the counter. You've got players in this team, again, Isak and Almiron, stupid amount of pace that can just hurt your team anywhere and how. Also making a video on Isak coming out very soon. Very, very special player. Newcastle are spoiled, really. I don't want to say super spoiled because, it's not like they just went and spent the most money possible on some of these players. They're not doing what Saudi Arabia are doing. But just from the standpoint that this team is so solid overall, it makes me a bit jealous. Just a bit jealous. Liverpool throw-in. Van Dijk. Allison. Liverpool just have to do a better job at staying on the ball. They're giving the ball away too easily, man. You don't want to be doing that in a game of this magnitude. Newcastle again, very organised, really trying to interpret what the coach wants to tell them. Fred the back, it looks like Trippier joins the midfield a bit further up, whereas Gordon's right back, what's his name? Dan Burn, he just stays back and he's like a third extra man. Army run there, ball goes out. Both teams are playing extra cautious. They're both playing boring football. Both teams are playing boring football. So far. I'm not going to say that for the whole game. I'm just saying as in so far. Still Newcastle. Good tackle there. Liverpool on the counter. Gakpo. Busala. He's got space. And he tries to shoot. Jeez, Salah. Pass the ball, will ya? Pass the ball. Jeez. Base. And he tries to shoot. Jeez, Salah. Pass the ball, will ya? Is the game working well? Stays back. Hopefully it is. Base. Also, we'll see how this Newcastle team does in the Champions League this season. It's going to be their first Champions League season in a very, very long time. If not, what other times? If not their first, I was just thinking, what other times do I remember seeing Newcastle in the Champions League? And off the top of my head, I can't remember of any times. And there you go, 1-0 down. Also, good finish there from Gordon. This Newcastle team does in the Champions League this season. It's going to be their first. Let's go and change the score. Again, I had the score prediction of 2-1. We'll see how things go. But poor defending once again from Liverpool. It looks like the same. Sorry, different team. Sorry, different season. Same Trent. It was Trent once again making the mistake. 1-0 down. Not only did he leave Gordon just completely open. Again, I had the score prediction. He was the one that let the pass free. What is wrong with this guy? Gordon, what a finish! Easy finish. Again, as good as I think as a shot stopper. There's no good replacement for a team that will actually work for you. There you go. Score changed. Looks like I'm doing things on time today. Good finish there from Gordon, man. I was definitely one of the Gordon doubters when he first signed. It was just like, why? Ouch. It was just like, why did they sign him? What's the point of signing Gordon? But so far it works, man. He knows what he's doing. Silly mistake from Trent again, man. Salah, he's got space. Good ball to Dominic out wide. How you feeling, Wiley? How you feeling? Teams 1-0 down. Fouled. Was that not a foul from Van Dijk? That's a foul. Red cards. Straight red. What did Van Dijk even do? Play the replay, please. Run it back. He got a straight red. What the? Whoa, that was super quick. Van Dijk off. So you're playing away. Your team's losing. You're not playing better than Newcastle. And you go one man down. So because he steps on him? Maybe it's because he leaned in with his studs. But he does not care. He's taking him out. Taking him out the pitch. Klopp's going to have a field day after this, man. That's crazy. Already gone? Wow, this has not been a good day for Liverpool. It's not been a good day for Liverpool so far. That's insane. Virgil got red within the first 30 minutes. Wow, people are gonna go in on Van Dijk tomorrow. Can't even defend him. So he played the pass in, and I think it's because Van Dijk stepped on him. But I don't think Van Dijk did that on purpose. Is that red? This should get a yellow card, but is that a red? We'll see. Now Liverpool have to play with -1 player up front, on the middle of the pitch, wherever it is, to bring on Joe Gomez. Smart. Free kick not for Newcastle. It looks like he'll take it. Yeah, that's Trippier's free kick. That is Trippier's free kick. That is. Oh, what was that? Tonali? Poor chance there from Newcastle. Waste of a chance, really. Waste of a chance. Oh. Cross in, Trippier. Newcastle, they need to take their chances now. If Liverpool somehow come back from this, it will not be good on Newcastle. Newcastle is to take their chances and go 2-0 up, hopefully before half time. Because that would make it very, very hard for Liverpool to come back into the game. There you go. Good. Ah. Oh. Joe Gomez. Who came off for Liverpool? Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was a sacrificial lamb. That's crazy. I feel bad for Luis Diaz because it's sacrificial lamb. I thought, wow, they really kept on Gakpo. Maybe because Gakpo is more of a star. Maybe because Gakpo can play through the middle. Play through the middle and play through the left. Maybe because of that. I don't know. Klopp just finished taking Diaz off. Yeah. Somebody check on that Louis Law this day, but I'm doing to crime on my pillow. See you on Monday. See you on Monday, Wiley. Yeah, taking Diaz off is, the only good thing about Thingy not coming on is that bet we've had with Stone and Louis and all them guys. That bet that we had on who's going to have a better season, or Rashford or Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz not playing is bringing his numbers down. So, I'm all for it. You make sure I'm bringing that up tomorrow. Better believe I'm bringing that up tomorrow. That guy not playing today. So this guy not playing today, pardon me, only benefits me and my agendas. I have to get my Rashford agenda off. We're back to Newcastle on the ball. Well played there from Newcastle. That's the thing, man. They can hit you on the counter, but they can also build up. Played that so well to Nally. Good tackle there from what's his name? Wataru Andy. Wataru there, good tackle. Yo, I'm gonna sound like a casual, but where did this brother come from? Cross in. Oh, that's in. What a save from Alisson. I thought that was a goal. This is what I say, man. This is why Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the league and the best goalkeeper in the world. Yes. Oh, what a save. And to save it straight up as well. Most keepers, they'll save it and make it go back. He saved it and then did not let the ball go away. Straight back to a corner, man. Alisson. And Newcastle, this is what Newcastle need to do, man. They need to press Liverpool right now. Newcastle need to press Liverpool, try and get a goal in before half time and slow these guys down. This is what Newcastle needs to be doing. Try and get a goal in as soon as possible. Alisson saving Liverpool even in the new season. Yeah, man. Again, I'm a United fan. I'll always defend my players, but that Golden Glove award in the Premier League is rigged because the hair should have never won that. That was Alisson's or Nick Pope. It's never the hairs. But because it's based on clean sheets, and clean sheets are more than just because they should analyze who's the best goalkeeper based on performance and based on who's playing better. Good switch there, Trippier, good touch. They've got space. Newcastle are playing beautiful football right now. Gordon on the other side. And I don't even think Gordon's that good. He just scored simply because of a Trent mistake. Cross in, Joelinton. Not quite. Alisson there, good job coming out the box. Almiron. Not quite. Not quite. Still Liverpool on the ball. Newcastle. East. Now this is where the danger begins. East couldn't quite get to the ball. But Isak running in behind the defenders, that is something you do not want to see. Isak at the minute is one of the most dangerous players in the Premier League. You do not want to see him running in behind the defenders, especially because of the pace he has and the finishing ability that he has. One of the last guys I want to see running at my defenders. I think that United game had your stomach telling you yesterday, bro, I should have streamed. You know, again, I'm trying to free up my schedule so I can start streaming Saturdays as well. The plan is to stream every game I can on Saturday and every game I can on a Sunday. I was at work, and then my friend came to me and he was like, oh, you guys are losing 2-0. You know what it is like to follow a game at work? It is the worst thing ever because you don't know what's going on. You don't know who starts. You don't know how the team is playing. Someone just comes up to you, and he was an Arsenal fan, which makes it even worse. He just came up to me and he was like, oh, you guys are losing 2-0. I was so hot. Then I was in the gym. Then I saw that we were winning 3-2, or that we won 3-2, and I was so happy. I was over the moon. So I didn't actually watch the game. But yeah, on Wataru Andy, let's not let this fly over our heads. He joined from Stuttgart. He joined this week for 20 million. Good job. Pardon me. Good job from Liverpool getting in a DM. Again, not the best that you can get in the business, but definitely trying to sort out. That CDM position. We'll see how good Wataru Endo is, and even if it's just to fill up the job until you can get someone better, I think that's still better than nothing. Matip. Ball to Trent. He's got space. Can he make the pass? Trent does make the pass. Running behind Gakpo. Poor touch. Can he recover? And then that's the thing about Newcastle, man. Their defense is too good. Oh, and that pass. This Newcastle team is the third best team in the league, in my opinion. I was glad I put them there. Gordon, good pass. Fantastic. They're built football from Newcastle. Trippier. McAllister. Dominic plays it back. Trent. Ball plays on. Dominic now on the ball. Dominic there, good touch. Back to Trent. Okay, I'm liking this Liverpool team a lot better. It was just been 2 mistakes that have derailed Liverpool. I still don't really understand. I mean, I understand why it could have been a red card. I just think that yellow card would have been enough, especially that early on the game. But anyways, one mistake from Van Dijk, so now they're playing with 10 men. Then that mistake from what's his name, from Trent, which led to the goal. So it's for Liverpool. It's really just been 2 mistakes today that have let them down, and that cannot be happening for a team that has the ambitions that Liverpool have. For a club of Liverpool's size and magnitude, you can't be making mistakes like that this early into the match. Especially now, if we go and take a look at the Premier League table. Right, not here. The table. I know it's only 3 games in, but this is where the table begins to shape up. So you still have Man City at the top with 3 points. If Newcastle win this game, they go to 6 points, and Liverpool with 4 points as well. So really, only City have had a perfect start. And Liverpool, if they win this game, they could go on 7 points and join Tottenham and West Ham and Arsenal, etc. United as well, they just got the other one, so United have 6 points. So Liverpool would. I'm not gonna say it's going to be make or break, but you don't want to be dropping points this early on. Especially these first 3 games and this one international break next week. You want to go into those international breaks with some type of base, some type of foundation, something that you can build on to carry you to the rest of the season. We've not got long left in this first half anyways. Minute 44, 43. Not long left. Newcastle, if they can, these last few seconds of the first half, trying to get a goal in to try and go to half time with some type of leverage. Matip. I think I was more surprised with the Arsenal draw. Lot of bad goals given up this week. A lot of mistakes being made. Salah, good pass. Robertson. McAllister. McAllister there. Good bit of football. Wins the foul. Dangerous position there for Liverpool. Why did Almiron grab him, man? Silly foul. Still a bit far away to be a direct free kick, but definitely in a better position where even if you're gonna just make a pass, it's better than nothing. Dominic has scored from not exactly from here, but this distance isn't too far away from him. He also got Trent on the ball. I've not seen Trent score from this far. Dominic, yeah, this is better for Dominic's distance because that knuckle ball is quite nice. Took the chance, couldn't quite make it. But again, was not the worst free kick you see. Not the worst. 4 minutes extra time. These extra times in the Premier League this season. Jeez. 4 minutes extra time in the first half. I mean, it kind of makes sense to be fair with the whole red card thing and the red card and the Trent thing. It kind of makes sense. Unlucky there. Newcastle still in the ball. Nothing much so far. Nothing much. Free kick there. Who is it for? Mr. Andy Robertson. Robertson ball in. Newcastle there. Great positioning, great defending. Yeah, Liverpool playing with 10 men. That's not good, man. I already thought Newcastle were favourites to win this game. At least in my eyes. You know, like they were overly favourites, but in my eyes, I looked at this Newcastle team and I thought, you know what, I kind of prefer this team a bit more. They've been more consistent. They've got a better midfield, which is kind of Liverpool's weakness. So I'm going to go and favour them. But even so, what we've had here today from Liverpool is nothing short of lackluster. Still Liverpool McAllister. Tonali there, good job from Tonali. Tonali's quality, man. Tonali there, good job. This guy's a fighter. Oh! Players from Tonali in this day and age are kind of hard to come by, man. Players who have that technical ability, but also the fight, the desire to just carry on and push on all the time. Won the ball, then did not stop. Kept going, kept going. Good job. Newcastle still on the ball. Botman. Gordon. Good ball up to Joelinton. Keeps it on. Isak. We've not seen much from Isak. Again, I prefer to see Isak playing through the left. I kind of prefer when Newcastle play with Callum Wilson through the middle, Isak on the left. Not that Gordon's been bad. Not that Isak can't play that position. It's just, I think this Newcastle team is stronger with Isak on the left and Callum Wilson through the middle. I think it's kind of a waste of potential to have a player of Isak's quality playing through the middle where he's marked and, you know, doesn't have as much time or space. But that's it. End of the first half. Again, I'll try and do that thing that I said I was going to do before. Yo, sorry for being late. Was watching my local football in Norway play. Oh, well, playing live. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'll try and do it now. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, my bad. First half ended. Let me stop the timer. Will this work? That's a big question. Okay, just bear with me. work well? Because this was the on TV they're leading 1-0, game is soon over. Okay, that's good. Happy for your team. I'm just asking. Yo, Louis. Because this was the on TV they're leading 1-0, game is soon over. Okay, that's good. Happy for your team. I'm just asking. Yo, Louis. Because this was the. So Louis, talk to me. What's happened so far? Okay, that's good. Oh, how do I stop this noise? Okay. Hopefully the noise is over. It was kind of getting annoying. Yeah, that's the edit I used to use before when I was on StreamYard. I try to use that when I'm not on stream. Cause I don't just want to leave you guys with my room or with like a blank picture. So if you have that going on, if anything happens during the stream, then I think that's quite cool. Anyways, talking about the game. What happened, Louis? Blank picture. Silly mistake from Mr. Trent. I thought you guys didn't start the game. Send link for halftime. I can't send the link. What I can do, I think, is join the Discord. I can talk to you through the Discord because it's on OBS. I can only do it through StreamYard. Problem is I couldn't quite connect my headphones earlier on. Okay, just bear with me. I'm not going to make this work. Where is it? This is the problem with running a stream. It is fun at times, but all these technical issues, I'm not prepared for, man. Not prepared for. People being in my room, moving things around. Alright, cool. We'll make it work somehow. Louis, can you jump on Discord? I think I still have you on Discord. Jump on Discord and I'll just call you from there. And we'll talk from there. Don't stress, bro. I'm gonna get your account banned with the month. Watch it. Let's see if this will work. I've seen people doing this before. Can I get Louis on cam as well? Okay, why's my sound off? Okay, we're in. Will Louis pick up? Louis, can you hear me? Yo.
Hello?
Perfect. No, right. Can the people hear us?
No, I'm fuming.
Huh?
I'm fuming.
Wait, yeah. Let me just make sure that everything's running well.
Hello?
Perfect. No,
right.
Can the people hear us?
No, I'm fuming.
I think we're good, Louis. I think we're good.
Right. But I hate being the last game of the weekend. I fucking spend the whole weekend talking shit about everyone else's clubs, and then we've just fucking capitulated in the first half.
Yeah.
Firstly, I would like to say that the referee's having a fucking disaster class.
Okay, perfect.
Because it all started and went back to Trent's first yellow card. If the referee had fucking done something about that ugly fuckwit Anthony Gordon, he's fucking shoved him in the back. Of course you're going to throw the ball away. Yeah, what the fuck? How's that not a free kick to start with?
That yellow card was weird to me because I thought it was a foul on Trent. And then when I saw him giving the yellow card, I was like, oh, okay, he gave the yellow card to Gordon. But no, he gave it to
Trent.
I was like, what? Because he threw the ball?
Yeah, then I kind of felt and then Trent almost got a yellow, and I kind of felt that he was going to do a second dumb thing, and he was going to get sent off. But the referee was right to not do some dumb shit and send him off there. But then 2 minutes and 51 seconds later, I want to know what you think, bro. That's not a red card.
I thought that was just a yellow card. Again, maybe my opinion changes tomorrow, but from what I've seen, first reaction, I thought it was a yellow card. When I saw the red card, I was surprised. I was like,
I
what?
thought there was a new rule where, like, if there's honest attempt to play the ball, that you can't get a red card for it or something.
And that was the main thing for me. It's like I didn't think that he had any intention of trying to injure the player or hurt the player.
Yeah, and it's arguable that it was like simultaneous connection with ball and player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think I just don't want to see a red card. Like and I've said it before. This is how I judge penalties. When you tackle, this is how I judge penalties. Is like, would I want my team given a penalty for that? I honestly would sit there and be like, I don't know if that's a red card. If someone got that against Liverpool.
Yeah. And like straight red card as well. Like no warning, no yellow cards. It's like if in doubt, give a yellow card. I didn't think that was a straight red. If in doubt,
straight red, bro. 30 minutes in, and then honestly, Bruno Guimaraes, how he's not being booked yet because he's had five fouls build up. Even after the referee had a little word to him and said basically, right, that's foul over there, foul over there, foul over there. Next one. And then he went and did a foul straight after that. And there was no retribution.
Yeah, Guimaraes has been solid, but how many fouls has he made already? He's made.
Oh, Tonali's been great as well.
Yeah, Tonali's quality, man.
Szoboszlai, baller, absolute baller. I don't know what Liverpool are going to look like in this second half. If we manage to get a draw out of this game, that is a win.
That ref has money in the line, yeah.
And Alisson save has kept Liverpool in reaching distance of being able to still walk away with something.
You know, I've been saying this for almost over a year now. Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world. The combination of everything he brings to the team is insane, and the fact that Liverpool have been poor for like 12 months now, and this man still keeps up these type of performances, like today, keeping the team on the game. To me, that's very important. Very, very important.
I think I said it last week on the show. I said I'm so grateful as a Liverpool supporter to have such a solid goalkeeper in goal.
Yeah, Alisson's too good.
And not be one of those clubs that are constantly shopping for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, again, just off this game quickly, the City steamroll continues, man. It's like there's no way they don't win it again.
Jammy bastards, bro.
Steamrolling through the league once again. It's insane. Everyone has dropped points already. Everyone. It's not them.
Oh, God, bro. Bro. It's 2 a.m. here. So depressing, bro.
Staying awake and watching your team play like this. Crazy.
Also, I think we will be going on after the panel.
Yeah, tomorrow. Hopefully that works. But
which I believe is around this time currently.
Yeah, but wait, what time does the panel finish?
Roughly now, I think.
Oh, I thought it was half an hour. I don't know if I can do it at this time. I can do it at like if it's like at 8, maybe 7, not around 5. It would be better for the show. I just don't know if I can do it at that time.
I think it would just be a one-off.
Okay.
Ron said it was like a one-off unless we were able to consistently do it.
I can do it tomorrow. As a one-off.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the one-off. And then going forward, we're going to start half an hour earlier.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wh-
But I'll speak to you. I can speak to you off stream. So I mean, we could talk about it on stream. I guess
Yeah.
we just want to see the page grow. We're gonna keep doing things, moving towards I feel like we have been in recent weeks, and just like keep brainstorming, keep thinking of ways to grow it. Um, keep trying to get collaborations going with pages. Um,
Yeah. In my opinion, that watch along thing shouldn't even be a debate. Because
yeah,
if I open up Mike Walbridge right now, this guy has 19,000 live. Like watching
yeah.
right now, that is insane. And
The
for
other, yeah, but the thing is just if you're able to check on YouTube, is there any shows on currently?
there's so many on. There is.
No, on Player's Choice.
There was one. I think there still is one. I think there still is one. We can of course work around other people do. If someone's having a show, then we can't stream at that time. But if I just have like a
And
bunch of watch alongs on right now, the club, 4K live, rants and bants, he's got 1K live, the kickoff 3K live, the pitch side 6K live, and for the gender 8K.
yeah,
We've
the other thing is
we've got
if there's like a big
100,000.
game,
Yeah.
if there's a big game, like if we plan enough time, Ron's okay with moving shows around or trying to so that we can slot in. Like Ron wants to see us grow, which is the I spoke with him on the phone. He's kind of gonna pour pour some attention and effort into our show to try and help us grow.
We just need to do watch
And
alongs. That's it.
then there was something else, but I'll tell you off stream as well.
That's calm, that's calm. PC Footy need 2 shows a week. Honestly, hands down the best content. I appreciate you, GK, bro. We do try hard. And then Frick said, where do you guys on PC Footy rank Maradona and past players? Just wondering. Past players, I'm not too high on. Maradona is the only past player that I have. I have Maradona in my top 3 of all time. So
I
that's
don't know
fine.
about you. I feel like I rate about a lot of the previous defenders, like older
Oh
defenders.
yes, yes, yes. My thing is, I usually
How
just
how old? How old? Whoever asked that in the chat, how old? How far back?
to me it's like from 1985 to like the 90s, especially from the 90s. That's when I begin to rank football properly. Because even like simple rules like the offside weren't even implemented properly before the 90s. The all the big leagues like the Premier League and the Premier League that we know as right now, the Serie A as we know as right now, the investment into the La Liga, that all that stuff came into the 90s, and it's like that's where I begin to rank football seriously, in my opinion. Nah, not six because there was not 60s, 70s to me. That whole Pele thing is still shaky. 80s is when you can begin to get all right. I think 90s
Uh,
to me is when you can actually start being serious.
I find it a little tough at times as well, though, because it's like, what if someone looks back in 50 years and they saying the same shit?
Evolution.
I
I'm
guess
fine
we
with
have
that.
more
If
footage.
football is way better in the future, then that's fine.
But I guess there's the same argument that we have more footage. We have more footage, etc. Now.
Yeah. Second
Yeah, but bro,
second half is
this is
on.
gonna be peak. This show tomorrow is gonna fucking do my head in, bro.
Well,
Oh my
is
god,
it gonna be a
bro.
2
There's
a.m. for
gonna
you?
be bro, it's gonna be a long stream. Fucking Yusuf running his gums. Stone gonna come on say some bullshit. Hey Wiley, if you're in the chat, I might need to pull you up there. I need some reinforcement, bro. Someone else.
Yeah,
JVM, I'm going to let you go. I'm having technical difficulties with my laptop,
yeah,
so
that's cool, bro. That's cool. Don't worry.
I'm
I
watching the
appreciate you
game on
coming
my
through,
phone.
anyways.
No, but I swear to God, the whole plan was to watch it myself and be on this whole stream for the whole time. But yeah, my laptop's shitting
That's
itself.
cool. That's cool. Not to worry, my friend.
All right, bro. Hopefully this game gets better.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
See you
be
soon.
well.
Oh, Isak nearly scored. Isak nearly scored. That would not have been good for Liverpool. Isak nearly scored.
ugly fuckwit Anthony Gordon.
Isak nearly scored. Isak nearly scored. Okay, just making sure everything's running smoothly. Looks like we are running smooth. Again, I appreciate everyone that's watching. I appreciate, of course, Frederick and UGK. I appreciate you guys watching. Gordon ball in. How are Newcastle not scoring right now? They need to try and dead the game right now. Score a game now. So score a goal right now. Because if Liverpool get a goal in, I mean, it's not really in the Liverpool DNA to do this, but I'm pretty sure they will shut it all down. I don't know how Liverpool are trying to play. Maybe with a some type of 4-3-2. I feel bad for Luis Diaz, but not really at the same time. It's going to be an interesting show tomorrow. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Free kick there for Liverpool. Trying to take it. Trent pull in. Nothing happens there. Nothing happens. Still Newcastle on the ball. Liverpool, I know it's going to be hard for them to try and do something, but they need to try to do something, man. If they don't do anything, they are going to lose. Newcastle at the minute have the upper hand. They are winning. The score is 1-0 up. At the minute, the 3 points are with Newcastle. Gordon. I was thinking in terms of, ooh, Jonathan Cross. How did Almiron miss that? Oh my days. I was thinking in terms of if Pele was born like in this modern day of football, given the same circumstances like Messi, etc. In my opinion, but I understand both sides. Pele's one where, in the greatest of all time talks, I'll always have Pele ranked high. But when we were talking about the best football players, I have to rank what you did on the pitch. And Pele, even in comparison to an Mbappe and Eden Hazard, Pele's not moving me, man. Who has better midfield so far this season? Who has the better midfield so far this season, in your opinion? It has to be City. It has to be City. Newcastle aren't too far off. They have a very good midfield in Tonali. Tonali as kind of the magician operator, box to box. Bruno Guimaraes as the solid midfield anchor, and Joelinton as the enforcer. Shock, another Bruno foul. What did Bruno do this time? By the way, Maradona in 86. Yeah, Maradona. Just say, I have Maradona in my top 3 of all time. Maradona is one of those. Maradona is one of those players that I still, to this day, rank extremely highly because his game translates so well to the modern game, and because he put in this kind of more modern era that we have at the minute. Not modern yet, but still more modern than a lot of these older guys. Newcastle being patient, Liverpool trying to cut off every zone of attack. But again, Newcastle are not only a team that can hit you on the counter, they are also a team that show a lot of quality on the ball. They're very patient. I like this. They're not trying to rush things. Again, they do have the upper hand. There's no need for Newcastle to rush. They do have the upper hand, and they have the time now to try and break Liverpool down. Liverpool are the ones that can't be allowing themselves to just sit back and park the bars. Not yet. You need to get at least one goal in before you can begin to do that. Finally, a yellow for someone. Oh, Bruno Guimaraes. I thought you meant. I don't know why in my head I thought Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. Sorry. I agree. The reason I'm talking about Maradona was that I saw your clips of him yesterday. Just a player I really admire. I saw clips of him yesterday. Yeah, Maradona. Again, I've made 2 reactions on Maradona. Extremely high praise. Extremely high praise. I even have a take. You know, I can have to mediate my take sometimes, but I can see someone putting Maradona in an all-time list, top 2 or even top 1. I'm not mad at that. I personally still have Messi, and I still think that Ronaldo should be in the mix and the conversation. But if you don't have Maradona as the second or even number 1, I am not mad at that because the guy was that good. I can have to mediate my take sometimes, but I can see some. He was that good. Why is my camera so yellow today? I need to try and fix that. Usually nice and like a bright color. I don't know why it's yellow today. Anyways, we'll try and fix that after. Newcastle. Bruno, perfect getting off the press. Beautiful bit of football from Bruno. He's got space to Gordon. Inside the box. Takes a shot. Yo, this Gordon guy. It's not even that good, man. Just bring on Callum Wilson and slap Isak to the left. I think that'd be better for Newcastle, especially now in the game where the game's getting a bit slower, so it's going to benefit Callum Wilson. And, on the wing, you're going to need a bit more creativity, so Isak can provide that. Isak through the middle right now is not providing anything, and I don't think Isak through the middle is going to provide much. What about R9, since we are on the topic? R9 is another player who I think should be in the top 10, especially when we're talking about peaks. R9 should definitely be up there. R9 be looking like a cheat code in his highlights, yeah. R9 during his prime was something else. The combination of physicality, speed, and technical ability is probably to this day the best we've ever seen. UGK fact, the best number 9 I have seen in my opinion. Yeah, I can definitely get behind that. As much as I like Luis Suarez, the one thing I have R9 over him is that excellent combination he has of pace, physicality, and technical ability. It's insane. Still Newcastle on the ball. Cross in. Tonali, poor touch. Poor touches there from Tonali. He had a chance that should have made that happen. Foul there, free kick to Newcastle. Turn this off. It's just one football. Liverpool, they good ball. Wow, this how how impactful is it to just be playing with 10 men? Is it just me or Liverpool just since the second half, they're just trying to sit down and not do much? I know you're just playing with 10 men, but come on. I hate when great athletes' careers get slowed down by medical reasons. Just leaves you thinking, what if? That's there's so many athletes that you can think of that. Even Ronaldo, to an extent, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, you can bring it a what if? What if Ronaldo never had that knee injury in 2014? Tonali, good cross. Trent there, good bit of defending. Good clearance there from Trent. But as I was saying, even Ronaldo, you have a what if with Ronaldo. What if he never had that knee injury in 2014? You have Gareth Bale. What if he wasn't so injury prone? So many great players who don't. So his careers, you always have to ponder about and think about because of injuries. It's insane. Okay, everything's running good. Fantastic, running good all around. Again, guys, please let me know in the comments if anything is off on the stream, so I can try and fix it. At the minute, can't really see anything. Looks like we're running smooth for now. Salah on the ball, loses it. Still Newcastle on the ball. I appreciate that, Frederick. Trippier, he's got space. Back inside. Isak lays it off there. How we feel about Yamal and Barca? What's his ceiling? I've not seen a lot from Yamal, so I can't make a judgment just yet. But I think he's quality. I think he's quality, especially for him to be getting that much confidence from Xavi. It's insane. And then the other thing with these young players is that, not a Pedri, not a Haaland or a Vinny, who have always kept their positions, but these players, apart from like the big names, they tend to change their positions quite often. So even like me trying to make a player comparison, I get a bit confused then. But he's got a lot in his locker, man. Outside the box, he's got a goal in him. Dribbling, he's very good. He's that number. He can easily operate through the middle. You can slap him on the right if you need to. Sorry, you can slap him through the middle if you need to. Very, very good. Very good feel for the game. Very good touch. His left foot is just magical. UGK, Jamal's first game with Barca, 1 assist and almost a goal. It's quality, man. Just quality. Still Matip on the ball. Now Liverpool are trying to do something. About time Liverpool try and do something. Because again, I know they're only playing with 10 players, but they've been sat back too much in the beginning of this first half. Only sit back after you get at least one goal back. Pardon me. Is that a free kick? It is a free kick for Liverpool. Still a good distance away, but at this time of the game, you're trying to do as much as you can to try and get back into it. Once again, appreciate everyone watching. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe for daily football content, weekly live streams, all that good stuff, man. Here comes Mr. Gordon. Good switch. Trippier plays it back. Tonali. Again, very patient, very good quality from this Newcastle team. Not scared to go through the motions 5, 6 extra times just to make sure everything's going well. And again, especially in today's game, they do not have to do that. They're winning. Jordanson still on the ball. Here comes Gordon. He's got space. Takes it inside. Gordon still on the ball. Can take a shot. He does. You have to convert those, man. Not bad from Gordon, but you have to convert those. Takes it inside quite well. Good bit of dribbling. But that finishing has to be on point. Yeah, Gordon's not been too bad. He's not been too bad so far. Of course, got the goal. But that was mainly because of a Trent mistake. It wasn't like he pulled anything magical to score that. He seems to have the maturity, but it's still early. But he looks like he can make some noise with time. I saw a Galacticos podcast video yesterday. Funny and great podcast. UGK, yeah, Boston needs to be patient with Yamal. I remember watching the Galacticos. We even had one of those guys in the other day on PCV. Trippier plays it back. Bruno plays it back. Free kick there for Trippier. Dangerous position. Now would be a good time for Newcastle to try and get a goal back. That would be a good time. Frederick, you taking Yamal or Fati long term? Not sure, but they are both great. Maybe Yamal because he's younger. Botman. I don't know. It's pretty close on both. The only thing about Fati is that he was so good when he first came out. And it's like, what? Yes, injuries definitely derailed him, but he just looks a step or two slower. It's like, how do you bring him back? Salah, what a tackle. Mr. Botman, what a tackle. Clinical, good, excellent pass from Jota. Salah had a lot of time. Unfortunately for him, Botman was there at the right time, right place, perfect timing. A step or two slow and it could have been a penalty. But what a fantastic tackle. Cross in, good save. Throw into Liverpool. Yeah, and Callum Wilson's coming on. Bring on Callum Wilson. Don't take Isak off. Pardon me. Don't take Isak off. Again, we'll have to wait until the game's over by the minute. It looks like the Newcastle will be taking it home. Dominate, cross in. Nothing happens. And yeah, just Newcastle doing a very, very good job defensive wise. Doing a very solid job defensive wise. You know, they're winning, but they're not taking anything for granted, at least defensively. Corner there for Liverpool. Ball in. Away. Very slow game now. Newcastle definitely taking their time. For sure taking their time. Nothing's happening in this game, man. Boring game. UGK not sure. They are both great. Maybe Yamal because he's younger. I can get with that. Youth always wins. I saw Fati play when I was in Barcelona in 2019 though. He's definitely a baller. Just hope this injuries gets slowed down. Yeah, man. Because Fati, when that first year when Messi had left, Fati was cooking. It was just those injuries that slowed him down. Ansu is definitely one of the best youngsters I've seen in life. His creativity, dribbling, taking on players, he's a beast. That's why he got the number 10 as well, in my opinion. I can't wait to travel overseas, being the atmosphere of a real game. You can ask there are a lot of great leagues in Europe. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's one of the benefits of European football. It's like because of the five leagues, the Champions Leagues. There's so much and so many places that you can go to watch football. It looks like he did take off Isaac. Isaac, and he did bring on Callum Wilson. And I think Anthony Gordon, sorry, has been fine. Let's just not overrate his performance. Good goal, but again, it was mainly a Trent mistake. Still McAllister on the ball. Need to charge my laptop. Perfect. Yeah, this game may just be over. I don't really see Liverpool coming back into the game. And if Liverpool somehow do get a goal in, I think Newcastle have definitely toned it down and put into like second gear. If they want or when they want, they can definitely turn it up. We don't know if Liverpool will have the answer for them when that happens. Ball to the other side. Trippier plays it back. Almiron. Trippier, Almiron. Good 1-2 there. Cross in. I still think Isak should have stayed on the pitch and Gola should have came off. It should have put Isak on the left. I keep saying this, but just because that's how good I think the idea would have been for them. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know how or why Eddie Howe didn't do that. But I digress. South American leagues are cool too, although I have never been there, especially in the Brazilian leagues maybe. I'm still a football casual, but this year I've been paying more attention. Copa Libertadores is high quality as well, in my opinion. Yeah, Copa Libertadores is outside of Europe. Is it the best league? Yeah, Copa is definitely the best league outside of Europe. Cross in. Newcastle there, good job, good coverage. Goal kick to Newcastle. Jota there, trying to claim a penalty. Trippier's having none of it. Almiron's got space. Can he score? Oh, I hit the bar. That would have for sure. If he scored there, I would have turned off the stream because there would have been no point on us continuing. If he scored, then it would have been time to call it quits. Great bit of football there. Great bit of football there. But Newcastle, man, you have to take those chances. The game slowed down a lot over the past few minutes. There hasn't really been much going on. And Newcastle probably the chance of the second half. That was it, man. That was the time. Cross in. Jolinson. Liverpool puts it away. Two more players coming on for Liverpool. McAllister coming off. McAllister off, and who else? Matip off. Jarrell Quanta. I figured I mispronounced his name. I apologize. Coming on, and Darwin Núñez coming on. JVM, you got a favourite in the Portuguese league? Of course, I have a favourite. Benfica. Benfica is my favourite in the Portuguese league. Especially last year, Benfica was so good. I was so surprised. Not that in the league. I mean, it was about time we won the league back from Sporting and Porto. But in the Champions League, we were amazing in the Champions League. To finish top of our group in arguably the group of death with Juventus and PSG, that was a hard job in of itself. But he pulled through. Joey Gomez plays it back. Yeah, I don't really see how Liverpool. I don't know how Liverpool get back into this game. And Newcastle, those two guys at the back, especially Mr. Botman. Botman putting up a proper performance, man. Proper centre-back performance. Teams winning. And Newcastle, they keep messing around up front. If Liverpool end up drawing this game, definitely the players up front for Newcastle to blame for. But as I was saying, especially Botman at the back, this man's just been quality. Fabian Schär doing his thing as usual. But Botman. Jeez, this guy's good. Sorry. Jeez, he's good. Netherlands there with an amazing partnership of Botman and De Ligt. Definitely something to build on in the future. Both extremely tall, both extremely physical, but both also with amazing football IQ. And they're both young. Well, De Ligt is 24, Botman is 23. They're spoiled. Trent. Oh no. My stream is behind, but Liverpool have scored. My stream is behind, but it looks like Liverpool have scored. Is this wrong? Oh, it looks like Darwin scored. It looks like Darwin scored. Oh no. There's a Norwegian who played in Benfica, I believe. Fredrik Ornes played in Molde in Norway. Yeah, I think he still plays, but this is what I was talking about. Newcastle all game they've been wasting chances. Again, for a United fan, this result kind of serves me better. A draw where both teams drop points. But this what I was talking about. Newcastle, they were messing around too much. They were being lazy. And this is also what I said at the beginning of the season about Darwin Núñez. Yes, he does make a lot of mistakes. Yes, he's not that good technically. But that's not why that's not been his strengths. His strengths has always been his finishing when he was at Benfica, and today he's shown it. Liverpool, 10 men, big game here against Newcastle. And it's 1-1. I want to see what they say about Darwin tomorrow. I want to see, and the Liverpool fans are back. And the Liverpool fans are back. And the Liverpool fans are back. Yo, I've been saying this about Darwin. He's finishing, and today he's showing it. Today he's showing it. He's showing it. Sorry. Oh, Newcastle, you fools! Again, this result does serve United better, but this is just sport from Newcastle. You've been the better team all game. You've been all over them all game, and you still let them score? What? It's embarrassing. Embarrassing performance from Newcastle. Great finish there from Mr. Darwin. Jota, Darwin again on the ball. Jota, oh, poor touch from Jota. Salah. I was saying as well how this Liverpool side, who was covering him? I think it was Botman. It was Botman that made the mistake. Look at that. I was praising Botman throughout the game, and he was the one that made the mistake for Darwin's goal. That's crazy. One. Let the game continue. 1-1. Bruno on the ball. He's got space. Come on. And we are now what? And I was what? Minute 85. 5 minutes left. Also, I need to update the score. My bad. I need to update the score. There you go. 5 minutes left, and we'll see what happens. But great comeback here from Liverpool. Good football from Salah. Why is he on the bench? Club, he better start against Villa. Darwin is good. Unfair that he's compared to Haaland, in my opinion. Any tier list planned for PC footy, an all-time 11, for example, we need to get back onto doing one of those, man. The only reason why we haven't been doing those lately is because by the time we get on the show, this is what I say, I'm always surprised that we last for 2 hours, because it's like, it's just so comfortable and so nice to have, like, to be around friends and talking about football, that you kind of lose track of the draft that you're meant to do. You lose track of the tier list and 11s you're meant to do. Even some of the TikTok content we sometimes are meant to do, we lose track of it just because we get lost in the conversations of football. We get, especially now with guys like Joseph and Stoning. It's just, you just get lost in these debates. You get lost in the debates, and it's like, you know, but by the time it's time to do this drafts and stuff, you can't do it anymore because it would take too long, and we have a set time to end. Player's choice has grown so much because it's a well-oiled machine, so we can't just do whatever we wanted. That's the only problem. So yeah, man, we'll talk to Louis. I think Louis is here right now, so Louis, there you go, man. People want the drafts back and the 11s. Okay, let's calm down. Finish from Darwin, man. How long left? 2 minutes left? If that. Newcastle back on the ball. Newcastle. I do not feel sorry for Newcastle, man. They've been messing around too much this game. The second half. They've been coasting. Ball in. Clem Wilson 1-2. Unlucky. Allison ball away. Newcastle inside the box. Now it's time for Liverpool to defend properly for once. Newcastle taking care of the ball well now. Fabian Shaw. Who came? Was it Longstaff? It was Longstaff. Cross in. Unlucky. Liverpool now on the counter. Ball to Mohamed Salah. Is Carver talent still goes on? It is Carver from Pope. I like the open pitch concept. We get a lot of hot takes on the show. Yeah, the open pitch. Oh, good save. I love the open pitch, man. Maybe a collab with the basketball guys. JVM against the world. That would be funny. We've conquered all of Europe. Finished fifth last season. Come on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And you're still drawing. It's not like you've won. You're still drawing. Is that a corner? Did that hit finger on the way out? I don't think it did. Goal kick to Newcastle. Sorry, goal kick to Liverpool. Game is about to end. Less than a minute left. Let's see how much extra time they're going to add. They're going to be nasty with it again. But we need the King of Hill debate show 1 week. Who's leading the PL and the Premier League at a minute? We have City, top of the league. Then, we've got West Ham, Tottenham, and Arsenal with 7 points, and then Brighton, Villa, and United with 6 points. That's like the top three if you want to. But yeah, the only team that's intact at the minute is Man City. And it looks like they are about to steamroll through the competition again. Army run. Good pass. Joe Gomez there. Good job. Good coverage from Joe Gomez. Oh, my time has stopped. Yeah, 90 minutes is over. 90 minutes is over. 5 minutes extra time. These guys love to glaze it. 5 minutes extra time. Need to, of course, end this after, then make my little match reaction. But 5 minutes extra time. We'll see how it goes. Free kick there for Dominic. Still Liverpool ball in. Trent running behind. Nothing happens. On the ball, Alisson. Safe and secured. It looks like both teams will get out of here with 1 point. And Newcastle only have themselves to blame because it was in the bag for them pretty much. Men. Darwin again. There's no way. He scores again. There is no way. Darwin Núñez. What a comeback from Liverpool, man. Nah, Newcastle are poor. Let me change the score right now. Nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. This is embarrassing. I want to see Bridge against Sugar Sean on who's the biggest Chelsea supporter. They scored again. Yo, Louis is about to go crazy tomorrow. Louis will not let us hit the end of this. He won't. Yeah, again, great performance from Liverpool. That's all I can say. Great performance from Liverpool. Newcastle only have themselves to blame. This is poor. Extremely poor. It looks like at the minute at least, like Liverpool will walk away with the 3 points. Yo, how did this happen? Louis changed the script. Yo, what minute are we on right now? Live at least. Yeah, man, game's pretty much over now. Wow. What a comeback. The weekend of comebacks. The weekend of comebacks. That has to be the title. That has to be the title for tomorrow. The weekend of comebacks. Is the game still on? It's still on. What's going on? Insane game. Insane game. And again, I said it before, I'll say it again. Newcastle mainly have themselves to blame. I was saying it as the second half was coming to an end. It was like the 70th minute. I said it. The way Newcastle were playing, I said I'm not surprised if Liverpool managed to get a goal, and if they do get a goal, it's going to be quite embarrassing. And that's exactly what happened. This is poor. So poor. Yo, stick around for the match reaction because this is not looking good for them. Wow. This is bad. Again, 5 more minutes after the stream ends. Match reaction is dropping. I appreciate everyone watching right now. Thank you very much. Wow, Newcastle. Game over. I'm a United fan, but I need to give this Liverpool team a round of applause. I need to give Darwin Núñez a round of applause. These guys never stopped fighting. Darwin on no money. Darwin not no money grabbing. You get burned when you take your foot off the gas. That's exactly what happened, UGK. They took their foot off the gas. They were close. Newcastle were playing too comfortably. It's like they had won the game already. That's what happens. I speak for them. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Those of you that stuck around for the whole time, Wiley, Louis, Frederick, UGK especially, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, live stream every single week from now until the end of the season. I'm trying to get Saturdays on as well. I'll see you guys soon. It's been good. I'll see you guys soon. Match reaction dropping. I want to say give me 10 minutes and I'll drop the match reaction. See you guys soon.